On this James the Bike Guy, we're taking a look at Shimano's brand new SLX M7100 12-speed cassette. This is Shimano's new mid-price offering into the 12-speed group set lineup, and the SLX M7100 takes many of the cues and designs from the higher-end XT. So while we pop this out of the package and check out exactly what you get in this 10 to 51 tooth cassette, be sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you can see more videos like this into the future. With the cassette out of the packaging, we can really tell just how massive this cassette is. So with my hand in front of it, behind it here, you can see that it's absolutely massive. And this cassette has to be. It's spanning between 10 and 51 teeth of range. And what's neat about it is the group set that this is going up against, the SRAM NX group set, this is actually going to be a wider range than that cassette by quite a bit. With this going from 10 teeth all the way up to 51, and the NX cassette only going from 11 to 50, there's a considerable range increase in this cassette. The downside though is while SRAM is still using the old HG style Freehub body, to get this super wide 10 to 51, Shimano is requiring a new microspline Freehub body. So you can see this has nice small etches to it, or splines I should call them. You can see this has nice tightly spaced splines. It's much smaller in diameter, and on this Bontrager Rapid Drive, they're carrying some of the load with these smaller bearings by running two inside of the Freehub body. So it's interesting to see that that's what's required to make this happen. And you'll see the Freehub body's micro splines are of course on the cassette as well. And if we slide the two pieces together, you can see that there's quite a bit of space between the inside of the Freehub body and the hub shell, which is why they're going to run those double bearings, but they still have another one out front of this spider construction. I should talk about the spider here. Shimano calls this a beam spider. It's an aluminum construction, and each of the cogs, these steel cogs, with the exception of the aluminum 51 tooth, each of these steel cogs are going to be riveted onto the beam. And that's going to make for a pretty light way of doing an inexpensive cassette build. On the rest of the cogs, they're going to be singular with spacers, much like you would have on pretty much any other cassette setup. And then it's got a uniquely designed lock ring. You can see this lock ring has a lot of space on there, and if you look at an older one, they're much thinner in height, or the stack height's much lower, but this will thread right into that Freehub body and lock the cassette right on. So now that we've taken a look at this cassette, let's go ahead and see what this weighs on our scale. So the 10 to 51 tooth SLX cassette comes in and weighs 529 grams, which isn't light, but it's actually not as heavy as you might expect for a cassette of this price point and this range. So thanks for watching this video on the SLX cassette. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and while you're at it, leave a thumbs up. It really lets me know you enjoyed the video.